The next question again is a summary type question as stated earlier. In summary type questions, it is very important that you understand the main idea of the author and your answer must reflect that. Let's look at this question. It says new mobile networks come along once every decade or so. Then it goes on to explain how there was the first generation came in 80s and then 91 we saw some change. The networks began to go digital. By 2001, the third generation swapped clunky old circuit switching for efficient packet switching. Then came 2010, where we adopted IP technology in a big way. Now, the author says what would happen with 5G, and if 5G is to answer our quest for ubiquitous and instantaneous connectivity, then it must have a response time of about 1 millisecond, which means he is not telling you what 5G has. He is telling you what is the expectation from the current technology, which is 5G, which we are looking at in very near future. So let's look at our options and see which one summarizes the given paragraph perfectly. Option A says the generational changes in mobile networks have been brought about as an answer to the growing demands of society. 5G is the future of mobile networks as it will change how people use mobiles. The author has not talked of 5G's effect on society. It has only talked about what is society's expectation from 5G. Option B says mobile networks see a change after each decade and this change is in line with the expectation of society. 5G is what people will be using in future. Although 5G is definitely what people would be using in near future, that is not the technology of future one. Second, the change is in line with expectation of society is not necessary. For example, right now the passage says that we are expecting a response time of about a millisecond from 5G. Does not necessarily mean that the change or the next technology, which is 5G, will deliver it also. Hence, option B is also not correct. Option C says each generational change in mobile network has seen additions to the various basic features of what mobiles are used, of for which mobiles are used. The future now is 5G, which will bring instant connectivity to the fore. Again, we don't know what 5G will bring, we only know what is the expectation from it. And just as option A, option C is also incorrect. Option D says mobile networks are constantly upgrading with introduction of new technology, which the author has mentioned in the first part of the paragraph. And then option D says 5G is the future of mobile networks right now, which is also correct because author has only mentioned that 5G is the next technology that we are looking at. Hence, option D will become correct.